A new law that went into effect at the start of the new year is bringing new hope to those seeking justice for childhood sexual abuse.
It will potentially allow them to go after institutions that turned a blind eye in the past. KRDO News Channel 13's Cindy CENTOFANTI joins us live now to explain how that works. Cindy.
Heather Bart, the new law called the Child Sexual Abuse Accountability Act will allow children who suffered sexual abuse to sue institutions who may have otherwise covered up or known about their abuse. And for a limited amount of time, it'll also remove the statute of limitations when it comes to reporting those crimes.
About 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 13 boys experience child sexual abuse at some point in childhood, according to the CDC. And in 91% of those cases, the abuse is perpetrated by someone that the child or their family knows, a fact that often prevents victims or their families from coming forward.
That perpetrator most likely has created all sorts of dynamics of power around helping that child feel that what they're doing is normal. You know, they might threaten their family members, threaten their pet.
Maureen Brassenberg, the executive director of Safe Passage, says before the Child Sexual Abuse Accountability Act took effect on January 1st, Colorado's statute of limitations put justice out of reach for many victims. But now the law is giving victims another chance.
There's no longer any limitation on when a child that's been abused, they could be an adult, and they could seek civil compensation against that perpetrator for harming them.
The law also allows survivors to sue schools, government entities, or private institutions that knew about the abuse if they didn't act or if they tried to cover it up.
This just hits so much to home when you look at so many of those high-profile cases that we've seen where systems have truly failed victims. You know, the USA Gymnastics, everything that those fantastic athletes endured, that, really everything was everyone looked at the other way.
Even before the new law took effect, Brassenberg has been hard at work with Safe Passage, giving abused children a voice by acting as a point of contact for medical, investigative, and legal services. When a child does come forward, they have a full team of law enforcement and forensic analysts to conduct an in-depth investigation of their sexual abuse report.
Now, according to court documents, there's already been one lawsuit filed with this new law. A Colorado man is suing the Archdiocese of Denver for allegedly experiencing sexual abuse as a child. But now this part is very important. If you or anyone that you may have known suffered sexual abuse as a child, well, that window of opportunity will be closing shortly as far as that statute of limitation goes. That'll be ending in about 3 years. For now, we're live in Colorado Springs. I'm Cindy CENTOFANTI for KRDO News Channel 13.
Cindy.